Hey guys, just making a quick video here on my attempt to do a DIY Fender Eliminator for my GSX650F. As you can see, I have the rear fender here. This one actually I bought from my local wrecker here in Sydney. I was lucky enough to find this. Unfortunately, it looks like someone had already done the fender elimination, or they've gotten rid of the fender here, but yeah, that part was missing, so I thought, why not just create my own one. So here it is here. So now I'm just going to attempt to sort of seal this cut part here. I've created this, out of galvanized metal here, which I purchased from my local hardware. Didn't take me that long to make it actually. It would kind of sit nice and flush here, like that. I guess most of the stuff that I've got, I've bought bits and pieces, and just if I think about how much I'm about to spend, or how much I'm spending, I'm probably going to spend roughly about $60, $60 to $70 on setting it all up. I guess I've been lucky enough to find this part and been able to make this myself, this plate. I found a Fender elimination kit on eBay for a GSX650F, which I got pretty cheap actually. I bought it at an auction. So yeah, so here we go. Let's see how we go with this. I'll be making this video in a few bits and pieces. So at the end of well, what I tried to achieve is actually putting it all together, the plates, the elimination kit. I haven't integrated a clear LED integrated rear light, so it has the blinkers on it, or the indicators integrated. So I'm contemplating whether to just leave it without the indicators. I've got a brand new set of LED indicators that I wanted to put on, but I'll see how I go. I think I'll just wing it for now. Okay, so here I have my plate mounted. As you can see, I've actually riveted the plate on. These here were the original holes. So I've put two larger size rivets in there, and then I've put these ones here to actually kind of fill the or close the gap in between here and here. It's done a pretty good job. But over there and here. But I think I might need to actually even put some sealant inside as well, just maybe to stop some of that water to go in. If I just flip it around, that's what it looks like on the back. I've actually made this outline before. It's perfect, fit perfectly. Flip it over again. So here is the number plate holder, or the plate, I guess. So I need to sort of figure out where I'm going to place that. I have an additional light here for the plate, which looks like this, which basically will go in here like that. But my tail light, my new tail light actually has some white LEDs that point out to the number plate. So I might leave that to last, just to see the position and see how it lights up. So see how I go. Okay, so here I've already mounted the license plate holder. Sorry about the lack of light, but it's pretty late now here in Sydney. I've been doing this for a few minutes. Well, maybe I'll say about an hour. Well, just to get it right, basically. But that's how it looks like right now. From the side view. What it would look like from the rear. And now I've left some space still here if I need to put that light on. As you can see, it's all bolted there. It's pretty good. Pretty sturdy. I think the next step from here is I actually just want to paint it black. Paint it black. Paint the entire thing black actually. I've cleaned that up really well. I've used some degreaser to get rid of all the gunk that was stuck there. So the next step will be that. And then after that we'll start to mount it on. Okay, so here we have the painted Fender. Actually, I think it came out pretty nice. I've actually painted the whole thing. Yeah, I think it looks really good. It will actually blend in really well with the color of the bike since it's black. Yeah, so far so good. The finish is quite nice actually. You can see it right there. I also have here the new taillight. If you see at the bottom right there, there's a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LED lights that point downwards towards where the number plate is supposed to be. So just try to see if I can do this with one hand. So if we look at that like that, I'm hoping that it'll be bright enough to, or at least in the right angle to be able to see the number plate and hopefully avoid a fine. As a backup, I still have the other light anyway, so if this is not bright enough, guess I'll have to take it apart again and put the additional light. So here we have the back of the bike already stripped. If you can see, we got all the parts here. Here's there's the original Fender. That's the original one. Versus the new one. Might not be the best look, but okay. And here's the other pieces. There's my new light. Just gave it a test before. It looks really nice. And might as well just plug it in really quick and show you. Where's the wiring harness here? I'll just put the phone down for 1 second. Do I still have the keys here? Let's just put this on. That's the lights pointing to the bottom. That should point to the plate. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to work out how to connect the indicators. Okay, so here is the finished Fender. You can see I've also added the new taillight as well. I think it looks quite nice. If you see here, it's actually got the lights underneath for the number plate, so it saved me from drilling the hole to put in the light that came with the plate holder there. But it looks quite good. I think it looks really nice. And I like the fact that the gloss actually matches with the gloss of the original color of the bike. One thing that I actually had to do was also put some gap filler here, because there was actually a hole there where the metal plate didn't cover it. Maybe I should have thought about that and folded that into it, or made a piece of the metal to actually cover that hole, but actually I think it turned out really good. Yeah, not too bad. In the end, I think I ended up spending, it cost me $65, but in the end I probably spent about $90 for the whole thing, which is quite good considering that you know, some of these Fender Eliminators, they can range between 200 to nearly 300 Australian dollars, so not too bad. It wasn't that hard to actually remove the old Fender. I should have actually made the video with that, but yeah, just not enough time, I guess. Basically, you know, remove the seat, remove the handle here. You unclip these push, I don't know what you call them, screws, I guess, I don't know. You then also need to remove or loosen the battery tray, or the battery cover, which is this one here. What you need to do is you have to remove, there's one screw there, and there's a bolt just there. I don't know if you can see it, that bolt right there. I'm just pointing at it right there. That loosens that up, which releases the fender here, which will release the whole fender. You also need to remove the key release, I guess, to release the actual seat and some of the electrical components, but nothing too hard, to be honest. I think overall it took me maybe about a couple of hours to do it, just to get it right. Well, I think it yeah, it looks good. The one thing I'm gonna have to do with this though, because our number plates are quite a little bit larger than the actual plate holder there, is I'm actually gonna have to stick this from the original Fender. Might need to put it around there somewhere, and that's where I'll put my number plate. But yeah, I think overall it's really good. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.